the matter? You hate this.
I hate it.
You hate it. Why do you hate it?
I don't know. You look odd.
I do?
Yeah. You don't look like Phil Donahue at all.
Your butt looks great.
What?
Your butt looks great in that
Thanks
dress.
very much. What?
Now try wearing pumps.
They tried to have me do that, and I did resist that. There is a limit to what I... Now, 220 shows a year, you picked this one to come to.
Yeah,
What do you think?
it's not you. No way.
Now, what's wrong? Why are we so hung up about this? Cross-dressing is in. I'm telling you, I wouldn't lie to you. I've got experts here. Excuse my back here. I never used to be self-conscious bending over. Jeanette Luther's here. You're from Versatile Fashions in California. We should know that this comes from California.
The West Coast, where else?
You're a shop that caters to the fashion needs of the cross-dresser and other members of the transgendered community. See, I don't have time to explain this to you. We got a cross-dresser fashion show for you. I'm not kidding you. This is big business, huh?
Big business, all over the world.
And you've got like size 14 high heels you sell?
14 men's size.
With high heels?
With high heels, 6-inch heels.
All right, I want to show you Carla, our first
Everywhere
model.
else.
Show him Carla before. Good. You got a tighter shot here? I was told we did. There it is.
Yeah.
All right, there's a nice-looking guy. He's 46. Well, I'll let you tell him. Here is Carla, the first of our models. You are about to see a real live cross-dresser fashion show. Let him know what's going here.
Woo-hoo.
Jeanette?
Carla is wearing the black PVC wet and stretchy material. This outfit is from Versatile Fashions. It has a black and white zebra, matching fingerless gloves. It covers the arm, along with the black nylons and the black pumps. Carla is age 46, and Carla has been cross-dressing for 35 years. Her dress size is size 10.
Yeah.
Her shoe size is 11.
Yeah.
Thank you very much,
Wait a minute, Carla. Can I chat with you just a second? Excuse me.
Wow.
Carla, you do this because it's fun, right?
Yeah,
And if it makes somebody else goofy, that's their problem.
absolutely.
You do it because you enjoy it.
I enjoy it.
Are you gay?
No,
You're not gay. You're married?
I have been twice.
Twice, I see. And this is something you just enjoy doing? Uh-huh. That's quite... Is this... does anybody have any questions about the garment? Yeah. Well, yeah.
What did his wife think about that?
What did your wives think about this?
Well, there was a problem to an extent.
All right, Carla. We thank you. You are returning, huh? Are the heels tough to get used to?
In the beginning, they are.
Right. Okay. I notice you walk. You change your walk, right?
Yeah, it just sort of happens when this happens.
I see. It didn't happen with me. Obviously, I've got to work on this, huh?
You're doing wonderful.
Yes.
Oh.
But this is not the way to walk, right?
Oh, you got to put a book on your head, and you got to get up on heels.
Well, but I don't want to wear the heels. I mean,
Phil,
so-
it goes with the territory. There. Oh, beautiful. Oh.
Thank you, Carla. Let's see these other folks. Our
Now-
fashion show continues.
Now, on with our fashion show. This is Julia, and Julia is age 30. She's been cross-dressing for 10 years. Her hairdo is called New Freedom. She loves the cocktail dresses in black velvet with the gold Diamond Girl design. She has rhinestone 3-inch heels. Those are the evening wear attire. Thank you, Julia.
Thank you very much.
Melody?
Where's Melody?
Melody is age 30, and she has been cross-dressing for 8 years. Her dress is a size 10, made out of the beautiful blue velvet, and it sparkles with the glitter, and it's by Ricky Gilbert of Hollywood. It has a taffeta bottom, and her dress size is 10. Her shoe size is 7.5 to 8.
Go
So
to your
that's
room,
about
Melody, with that
what my
shoe size.
is. Great.
Angela.
Angela, we have the business suit, the leather skirt, which is so popular now today. And the leather skirt is worn at the knee length. Her preference is daytime wear. Her age is 38, and she's been cross-dressing for 5 years. Her dress size is 14. Thank you very much, Angela. You do a very nice job.
Yes, you
Look at her
do,
walk.
Angela. Thank you.
Now
Terry?
we have Terry, and Terry is age 38, and she has a metallic bronze dress below the knee. She's been cross-dressing for 25 years. Her dress size is 11 to 12. Her shoe size is a size 9. She
Thank you.
loves to go to restaurants and nightclubs.
Thank
Next,
you, Terry.
we have Dahlia.
Dahlia.
Oh, now Dahlia's hot. Oh, isn't this fun? Now Dahlia is age 38, and she's been cross-dressing for 25 years. Her dress size is an 11 to 12, and it is a green with stones and sequins and the gloves that are opera length.
Thank you.
Thank you to Michelle. Michelle is very coquettish and very tall. Her age is 39, and she's been cross-dressing for 20 years. Her dress size is 7, and her preference is gowns and showgirl type beads. Her shoe size is size 7.5, and she prefers to wear the 2-inch heel. She loves the glamour. Thank you very much, Dahlia. Very nice. I love it. Now we have...
Wait a minute. Well, let's hold up for a second. I want to see how this... Look at this. Well, it doesn't hurt anybody, right? And what we need is more tolerance. Huh? And if your son did this, you'd kill him. I'm glad you waited, caller. Go ahead. Are you there?
Hi, I'm here.
Yeah.
My father is a cross-dresser, and it kind of drives me crazy, but I suppose I should find out where he can get clothes like these.
Your father is a cross-dresser.
Yes. He doesn't know I know. But
How old are you?
I'm 26.
And you found out when?
When I was going through his desk drawers,
What did you find?
all kinds of stuff. Pictures, letters from other men, wigs, clothes.
Right. How many kids in your family?
There's 4. I'm the only one that knows. I'm the oldest.
And you were all living at home?
At that time, we were, yes.
Did you confront your father with the information?
Never.
You did? He doesn't know you know.
I think he knows I know, but we've never discussed it.
You know, we've had cross-dressers on our stage here with their families who actually, like take Daddy out on New Year's Eve and he's dressed like Alice.
My mother knows all about it. They have a whole circuit of friends in Provincetown, Massachusetts.
Well, I was so impressed with the love of that family. I mean, now, did you cry when you found out? How'd you feel?
I freaked. How would you find? I mean, if you found that out, you'd freak.
You freaked.
I thought at first he was gay, and then I realized I guess that doesn't mean that you're gay, but I still have a hard time with it myself. It's made problems. I'm not as open with him as I should be.
But you're thinking about actually buying him a gift?
Well, I would probably send something anonymously. I mean, before I had so much hate inside me, I wanted to send him something out of spite. But now I suppose I've dealt with it better, and I could probably send him something anonymously.
Yeah. How do you explain this?
I have no idea. I have no idea. But obviously, if it makes him happy, I have no reason to say it's wrong.
Yeah, that's really nice when you say it makes him happy, because the most important thing we find in the Versatile Fashion Store is that the gentleman will come in and he will be very shy and feel very uncomfortable to begin with because he wants to touch the clothes, and he has some guilt attached to that, but he lives a heterosexual life.
Yeah.
So he is really a man as well as wearing the female clothing, and that's something that we must understand.
Sir.
If they don't have a particular article of clothing that they like to wear, would they borrow something from their wives or girlfriends?
Oh, yes, they certainly can. And sometimes they will be free enough to tell their wife or girlfriend, especially at the early part of their relationship. And they do that, yes.
I just wondered, obviously they don't have the build that a woman would have. So how do you fix the clothes for that?
We have got an answer to
We
that.
have ways.
In fact, is Mark here? Are you Mark? Is it Marcewitz? Mark, would you kindly stand? I don't know how in the world we found you, but here is your basic 6'2", 201 pound, from Jersey, huh? What do you do for a living, Mark?
I'm gonna work in a mail review.
Oh, you do? I see. You're lifting weights, are you? Well, you have given us permission to make you over. Guess who's going to be a model in our fashion show?
Woo!
Well, Mark, this audience hopes very much that you'll look as good as I do when they're through with you. In fact, we've got a camera, do we not, in the makeup room. Mark, you are free to take your leave, and sometime before this program ends, we're going to take a look. All right. Did we freeze frame, Mark? I hope so. We see him before. Okay. Uh-huh. Yes, are you there, caller? I'm glad you waited. Go ahead.
Yeah, hi. I go to a Catholic college, St. Anthem College in Manchester, and it just seems to me that for these men or women to be wearing women's clothing, they must be looking for some kind of male attention, because they must want to attract males, you know? So they must have like a homosexual tendency somewhere.
You think so?
I think so.
Yeah.
I can see no other reason for them, you know.
Well, let me tell you, some of them are gay, but many of them aren't.
Well, I think even though they say they aren't, I think since they're looking for this, by wearing the clothes, they're really looking for male attention.
You
And,
think so?
You know, deep down inside, I think they probably are all gay.
But why do we then why do we get dressed up on Halloween, and why is that so much fun? Is that different?
Well, Halloween, yeah, that's one thing, you know, that's a holiday.
I see, that's
But
different.
an everyday life here.
Uh-huh. Yes. Hang on just a second. Hello.
Am I supposed to
You know, it's so airy under here. This is strange. It's healthy, too. Freedom of movement. The show's almost over. Just hang on. Yeah.
I'm just wondering if cross-dressers want to cross-dress all the time or if they just want to occasionally.
Jeanette?
And if so, what prompts the occasion?
There is a great majority that want to do it only in their bedrooms. They want to go to sleep in lingerie. They want to wear panties and bras that are silky feeling. The satins is a very important feeling to the body. And the hosiery with the silk seam stocking and the seam in the back is attached to a garter belt, which gives them a very sensual feeling.
Does that make you uncomfortable?
Uh-huh.
Huh?
My question is, by cross-dressing, men want to be attractive. Most of the men here, faces weren't very attractive.
Well, eye of the beholder, they always say, when we ask them about this, having been around this bush before, why do you do this? They say, because we like it.
Yeah, I know, but I was just looking at them, and they just didn't seem very attractive at all.
Well, you know, there's something to be said about what you're saying, but you know, all women are
Not like
real
me. They think
attractive.
I'm attractive.
You're a darling. Oh, Bill.
Hey. Yeah. Are you there, caller? Hi.
Hello.
What do you think?
I just don't think there's anything wrong with it. I mean, they're making a big deal about guys dressing up as women. I mean, what's wrong with women? Women are pretty beautiful, so why can't men do it too? There's nothing wrong with it. Our society says we can't do all these things, but
you know,
there's nothing wrong with it. If they're not hurting anyone, they're not causing any harm to anyone. If they
I
want
know,
to
but
dress
you
up as a
can't.
woman-
You can't go bowling like this, can you? Huh?
No, I don't think there's anything wrong. They're not hurting anyone. And the woman in the beginning of the show wanted to say that you looked odd. What's so odd about looking like a woman? Is that supposed to be bad?
Well, I think that some men are afraid that if they do it, that you'll think they're gay.
Well, too bad. If they're doing what they want to do and they're happy. The main thing is, Phil, they're not hurting anyone. And then some of them look kind of pretty. Who cares? You know what I mean? If that's what they... That's
You
what
like
they're
some of them? Yeah. Well, you're very open, and I thank you for calling.
so.
Are you there? Hi.
Hi, I'm a Mary TV, and
I didn't mean to cut him off. Now, don't make this.
Hi, I'm a Mary TV, and
I didn't mean to cut him off. Now, don't make this.
Hello.
Go ahead. I'm glad you called.
I am a Mary TV, and my wife is in theater and has a little trouble dealing with it at times.
And I was interested in some of the other transvestites and cross-dressers. How do their wives deal with it? And I'd like to say hello to Mistress Antoinette, who's Jeanette Luther over there.
You are a cross-dresser, are you?
Yes, I am.
Why do you cross-dress?
I like it.
You like it?
There's a lot more different types of things to wear than what women can wear that are much softer. And I mean, you know, in Scotland they wore kilts.
I understand.
And for years, kings wore satins and knickers.
How often do you cross-dress?
Well, as often as I like, and when my wife and I want to have a special sexual evening.
Yeah, fun. That's called having a fun evening.
Well, it heightens the sexual experience, I guess.
Really?
I don't know.
Really? So, in other words, maybe some guys with wives who have headaches ought to consider, is this the point?
There's no more excuses, are there?
Really? Well, he apparently knows you. So we thank you for calling. Do you buy this stuff?
I certainly do, from Versatile Fashions as well.
Right. How old are you?
I'm 31 right now, and I've been cross-dressing since I'm 13.
Well, we do thank, and you're a normal guy who pays his taxes, right?
Excuse me?
You pay your taxes and you're a normal guy.
I'm just as, matter of fact, it brings out a softer side in myself, and my wife could be a little more...
Just a couple of questions here. Do you go out dressed like this with your wife?
No, I do not.
I see. Why? It's a fear. You're anxious.
Well, I don't quite cut it. I don't look that good.
I see.
And I don't want to be ridiculed, you know, but in a private...
It didn't stop me. Are you there? I'm glad you waited. Go ahead.
Hi, Phil.
Hi.
You look adorable. Oprah's going to be jealous.
Now all I got to do is get this walk. I can't get the walk. I do have the wrist. The wrist I got.
Shorten your steps there, Phil. Shorten your steps.
I see that on the table. I think, what? Do you wanted to say what?
Okay, I'd like to know their parents' reaction. What do they think of them?
Yeah. Let me ask them. They're dressing right now for the fashion show. Incidentally, Brian, let's take a look at Mark, see what's going on. He's in our dressing room. Oh, well, we don't have anything. Now, this is actually a woman who is...
Barbara Edwards, and Barbara Edwards is a designer for the face makeup. She works for Versatile Fashions, and she does the wigs, the color of the hair, matches the skin tone, and the eye makeup.
Can cross-dressers during the service? Can they get into service?
That's an interesting... Hey.
What was that?
Well, can you get in? Yeah. Or if you don't want to go, show up at the draft board like this.
Yeah.
When does this cross-dressing start? And does the cross-dresser wear every single thing, all the lingerie, everything?
Yes. I do not wear pantyhose. You might want to know that. But many do, right?
Cross-dressers can start at the early age of 3 and 4, or they can start as late as 30, and when they give themselves permission to feel the feminine clothing.
Are you there, caller? Hi.
Yes, I am. How you doing?
I'm on, you know. It's a day at the office.
Well, listen, I noticed everybody's calling them cross-dressers.
Right.
And it's not men dressing in women's clothes, but it's men dressing as women. Do these men feel more feminine in their everyday life and prefer to dress as women? Because it's not like yourself. You're a man dressed in women's clothes, but yet these people are men dressed as women. Fake eyelashes, makeup, whole deal.
And your question is what? Do they feel like women?
Yeah, do they want to be women? Do they wish sometimes they were born women?
Yeah. Is Beret available? Are you there, Beret? Says here, B-E-R-R-E with a there you are.
Oh, yeah.
Let's ask her. Now, Beret, thank you. Aren't you lovely in your... Now, what are you giggling about here? This is a size, I happen to know, 9 to 10 beaded gown. And you wear a 10 shoe. You're 29 years old. And you've been cross-dressing now for 3 years. The gentleman wants to know if are you a man who is merely dressing like a woman, or do you actually have a feeling of femininity when you're dressed? You're free not to answer this. You know.
Well, actually, I'm not what I'd consider a cross-dresser or a transvestite. I do shows merely for illusion. I'm a female impersonator, an illusionist, and I work, on a steady basis.
But there must be some emotional satisfaction you get with this. Is it Do you know what I'm saying? Is it's more than theatrical or more than a person might get for entertaining someone.
Well, yes, there is a definite compliment or feeling, you know, of having someone compliment the way you look. You know, you feel attractive that way.
I see.
But yes, I also look at the theater aspect.
Okay. Would you kindly do the runway for us? Is there anything you want to tell us about this garment?
This is a Philadelphia beautiful beads dress. And this dress is a long gown, very expensive due to the beading, and very stylish with the silver lame shoes. And, of course, look at the hosiery. Look how they've matched the hosiery to the color of the dress.
Lovely.
And the earrings and the hair. Thank you very,
We
very
thank you
much.
very much, Beret.
Beautiful.
We are in New York City, and this is your chance to review fashions for cross-dressers. And we'll be back in just a moment.
Harv, you're going to prove that Pillsbury already pie crust isn't as good as my scratch crust.
I am?
Which is which?
Already pie crust. Just unfold and fill. It looks, tastes, and flakes so much like scratch. It's hard to tell the difference.
That's the one.
You're in big trouble, Harv.
I am? Major trouble.
Already pie crust.
It's a little spread country. It's Glade potpourri in a spray. It's country wildflowers with a little bit of garden fruit and spice.
Introducing Glade potpourri in a spray.
It's a little spread country.
Glade captures potpourri in a spray, so you can enjoy the fragrances of fresh garden blossoms, spices, and fruits for any room in your home, anytime, instantly.
New Glade potpourri spray. It's a little spread country.
If you want your home to sparkle for the holidays, then come to Naturewood Furniture. You'll find everything you need to make your holiday entertaining complete. Beautiful dining room sets with matching buffets and hutches, sofas and chairs in any style or design you like. Choose from a large selection of in-stock merchandise ready for immediate delivery. And now is the right time to buy during Naturewood's pre-Christmas store-wide clearance. Savings on everything in every department. The tradition continues at Naturewood Furniture, and this year you won't want to miss it.
Buying holiday gifts at department stores could be a waste of money because smart shoppers save money at Marshall's for the same brand names. This mock turtleneck sweater is just $17.99 at Marshall's. This silk blouse, $17.99. These earrings, just $7.99. And this cardigan, $22.99. That's a total savings of over 40% off department store regular prices. So goodbye department stores and hello Marshall's.
Marshall's department store brand names for less every day.
There's a reason Tom Brokaw doesn't do this. Are you there? I'm glad you waited, caller. Hi.
Yes, I not only find this gayish looking, but it's very, very insulting. It's
revolting.
Disgusting. It's sick.
Sick.
Yes. Their bodies, the men's bodies, are not shaped for these women's fashions. They're
Yeah, but if it makes them feel good and they don't hurt anybody.
If they want to feel good and be gayish and act gayish, why don't they just wear modern clothes and look good?
Well, they think they do look good.
They don't.
Yeah, hang on, Melody. Who wants in on this?
Did she say, why don't I just be gay? Well, I am gay, and I have a need to cross-dress. I'm a transvestite. I have to express myself this way part of the time. I work in men's clothes, but part of the time I have to dress in women's clothes. It's part of my personality.
Uh-huh. You've been cross-dressing since you were 5?
Yes, that was the first time.
And now you go out, I assume, do you?
When I have something to do, yeah. I don't go out just for the sake of going out, nor do I dress at home for the sake of dressing up.
Does the how do you read this kind of hostility? I mean, I'm sure you've felt it before. And
I've found that people who can accept cross-dressing accept themselves very well, and then they can accept other people because they're comfortable with who they are. And especially true with spouses or family members. If a wife can accept herself as who she is and feel as an individual very good.
I understand. Are you there, caller?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, Phil, my name is Mark. I was a homosexual until a year and a half ago. Jesus Christ has set me free, and I'd like to say that this is sending a bad signal across America.
Tell me the signal.
The signal is that people are accepting transsexual roles. They're exchanging men for women, women for men.
You think this is something happening in our culture?
Yes, I do.
So all America is getting a little wimpy, huh?
Well, no, they're not getting wimpy. Their morals are declining to a degraded state.
Really?
This is Sodom and Gomorrah, and I'm not preaching doom and gloom. I'm just saying.
We have some people who agree with you. Who? Well, anybody agree? Huh? Yeah. Who was it I saw? Yes, you are? That's all right. What did you want to say?
Oh, I just wanted to say, though...
You'll stand so...
Sure. I just want to say, though, it's like...
A lovely outfit, may I say.
Thank you very much.
I'm looking at it with a little bit more of an educated review than I would...
Go great with
Yes,
it, Phil.
would. It'd be a great belt for me. Yes.
No, but back in the earlier centuries, I'm just saying, heroes wore lace and beautiful things, and they were heroes. They were tough men, and we looked up to them. I'm just saying, I'm not saying for or against. I'm just saying the viewpoints
Clothes are really only clothes.
Exactly.
Yeah. Not according to the chap that is no longer gay. Yes, ma'am.
I think it's fine and good, but what happens when a man comes on to you? I mean, what happens when, you know...
Yeah. Yes.
Well, when you take about an hour to put yourself together, you're certainly not going to want some guy coming along and pouring you and ripping the outfit apart in 5 minutes.
No.
So I'm not into that sort of thing.
No, I can't speak for all cross-dressers, but that would not be what I'd call a particularly happy moment for me either.
A lot of straight transvestites, when a guy comes on to them, will say, "I'm sorry, I'm not into guys. I'm heterosexual. Thank you for the compliment," and leave it at that.
Yeah.
I'd just like to know, how often do they cross-dress? Does this happen once a week, once every day, or how often?
Talk about that.
I do it about, I guess, maybe 10, 12 times a year, and I have a great time doing it. I get lots of attention, and people would normally talk to me this way, whereas if I was to be myself, I would just be pretty much invisible.
And do you
I have a great time every time I do it.
Do you do your own makeup?
Do my own makeup.
Are you there, caller? Hi.
Hello?
Yes.
I'm having a problem watching it. You're calling the show cross-dressing, and I'm seeing transvestites, and I don't really think I like the show that much.
Oh. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go out and get some more guests, and we'll get a new audience. Can you hang on a minute?
Yes.
You don't like my show?
Well, I don't think it's named right. I think if my husband, who is a Scotsman, goes to a party and wears his formal kilt, I think that is a little bit more in what I thought I would see, as I wear his ties and vests.
No,
sometimes.
that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
That's a kind of almost Halloween-like situation. These people enjoy this. They knew a long time they enjoyed it. Many of them were... And incidentally, a lot of people with this feeling, I am told, actually kill themselves. I mean, it's apparently must be pretty scary to look up at age 14 and say, holy cow.
Very lonely.
Huh?
Very lonely.
Cross-dressing is being a transvestite, is trying for a man to look like a woman. Is that what that is? Is that what it is?
Is that a transvestite is a person who has a need to cross-dress. A cross-dresser is anybody from Milton Berle to myself who wears women's clothes and presents a somewhat believable female image.
Except that Milton Berle does it for a theatrical effect. We're talking about
some of the girls here did it for a theatrical effect, too.
That's so, but I mean, there is an inner kind of...
for transvestites. A transvestite has to dress. A female impersonator does it because they make money.
Okay, then I learned something today, then thank you.
Well, we're glad you called. I hope you'll stay with us. Boy, we gotta... If you missed the last half hour of this show...
No, I didn't.
Huh?
I saw it.
You didn't see the next half?
No, I'm going to stay tuned.
We're going to call to make sure you're watching.
Thank you. I'll be here.
Oh.
You're very nice.
Well, we're glad you called anyway. All right?
Yes.
Good.
Thank you.
We'll be back in just a moment.
If a person really wants training to get that job, and I truly believe that the best place is Heald.
Heald classes begin in January. There's still time to register for the training that gets good jobs. Call a counselor now in Sacramento at 638-1616. In Stockton at 477-1114. Call now.
If you really want to go to work,
You should call Heal.
We got more restaurants, more advertising. Why does Caro still beat us?
It's specials like prime rib. Prime rib? Tender, juicy, sliced to order with all the trimmings, only $7.49.
They also have fried chicken. A complete dinner, only $5.99.
Sir? What? Why don't we do breakfast? Because Caro's has a Belgian waffle for $2.69.
They do?
They do.
Oh.
Come see how much Caro's cares.
It's happening this Friday.
No, not this Friday.
You've got to start your holiday shopping at Ross.
No, after Thanksgiving, I've got to collapse.
You'll find tremendous savings on department store fashions for the whole family.
Really?
Save on beautiful gifts, famous maker sweaters, designer watches, designer fragrances.
Ooh, those are nice.
No sale can compete with these terrific bargains.
But Friday, I deserve to relax. I deserve to just sit back.
You deserve to go shopping.
I deserve to go shopping.
Starts this Friday at the Ross near you.
Hi, I bet you're the new neighbor.
Yeah, and I bet she went to Ohio State.
How'd you... Oh, right.
My brother went there, Tom Key.
Tom Key, he's your brother? Do you like chocolate?
Sure.
Celebrate the moment, celebrate.
Swiss Mocha, a rich coffee with a light chocolate taste from General Foods International Coffees.
Tom had the biggest blue eyes.
He still does.
Celebrate the moments of your life.
Idea these you can buy this stuff. I don't know if you're allowed to show. I mean, huh? This is what they're selling today. Do you have any numbers on this market? Will I read about this in the business section of the Wall Street Journal?
Oh, my goodness, you've got Transvestia, a newspaper that writes all about the items. And Michael Salem, out here in New York, of the Treasure Chest, carries these items.
Treasure Chest.
Versatile Fashions in Anaheim carries the padded girdles and the corselets. Those are little corselets.
Yeah.
And look at these shoes. Look at the size.
Look at the shoe.
What size is that?
That'll fit you, Phil.
What size is that? You got a 13?
That's a 13 and a half.
Give me a 13.
Yeah.
That's
There.
a shoe.
There you go. There's a shoe. And there's a boot. Wait, we're all wrapped up. I'm tired. We're already in bondage.
Let me just, here, wait a minute. There you
Bear
go.
with
She's
me.
got it.
There. Now, leather corsets, you see?
All right, while you're putting that on,
On you?
I mean, actually, they're selling this stuff.
Right,
Let's continue this fashion show, all right? Let's see how you look.
I got it.
Who's next, Diane?
Yeah.
Is that right? Diane?
Diane is next.
All right,
That's
Diane.
Oh, Diane is age 22, and Diane has been cross-dressing for 2 years. And her dress size is a 10, and it is a blue and black dress with a poof at the bottom. And it's a classic style, which is her preference. Her shoe size is a size 11. That's very nice, Diane. Thank you ever so much.
Tiffany, are you there?
Yeah. Oh, this is glamorous, Tiffany. Now, Tiffany is age 38, and she has been cross-dressing for 15 years. Her dress size is a size 10, and an evening dress with the gathers on the sides and the marabou black around her shoulders. Her shoe size is a size 10, and notice the heels. Notice how she walks, and the ring on her finger and her nails.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Thank you, Tiffany, very much. Now we have Margot. Margot is age 31.
Margot Malone, ladies and gentlemen.
Is a cross-dresser for 8 years, and she wears a dress size 7. Her shoe size is a 9.5. And her best time to be out in the town is during Halloween.
You're a
Her
killer.
blonde wig is real flamboyant.
You got their attention, Margot.
Thank you, Margot.
We're on
Very
your
much.
side, kid.
That was very
Camille,
nice.
where are you? Let's see Camille here.
Camille is age 22, and Camille is wearing a Versatile Fashions corset. She's been cross-dressing for 4 years. She's also wearing a hobble skirt by Versatile Fashions, and her dress size is a size 7.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Camille.
Thank you.
Very
Natasha.
nice. Natasha loves lingerie.
Here's Natasha.
Oh, Natasha is a bodybuilder. Natasha is age 27, and she's been cross-dressing for 20 years.
Okay,
Her dress
Natasha.
size is 5. That's very
Wonderful.
tiny. Her lingerie and marabou slippers also come from Versatile Fashions.
Yeah.
Her shoe size is a size 7.5.
Thank you.
Parties and social occasions.
We'll never forget you,
She's
Natasha.
available. Thank you. Thank you, Natasha.
Thank you. Thank you. Hold on, I got some. Incidentally, we better take a look at Mark. Are you there, Mark? Oh, wait a minute. Face the camera, Mark. You'll never... Oh, we're going to see it here. There he is.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my. Yeah. Yes.
All right, you look great. I just
Thanks.
want to tell you.
Thanks.
And I wanted to know, do they take practice in the mirror or something walking or something? Do they take classes in how to walk, how to put their makeup on?
I'm self-taught with my makeup, and because you can't go to people and say, listen, do give me a makeover in a department store. Do you practice in front of a mirror, cameras?
Yes.
I just wanted to know, I worked on a student film once where there was a transvestite or a cross-dresser, and when the cross-dresser was in a skirt, he'd be like heaving benches that were like 300 pounds, and then when he'd be running around in high heels like Reeboks, and then when he was in normal clothes, men's clothes, he'd be very feminine. Is there a need to be feminine if you're not homosexual when you're not in women's clothes?
A lot of cross-dressers who are heterosexual aren't feminine either. They're regular guys. You couldn't pick them out from any man in this audience here today.
That's meant during the day, you know, while they're in their male role.
Back here.
Do you always feel the need to be so extravagant in your dress? I mean, you all have so much makeup on and such
Only on
flashy
national
clothes.
television.
Only for television.
Only for television.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, first of all, I bought this for you, but it doesn't go with your outfit.
Okay, thank you.
And I forgot my question.
I know how you feel, yeah. Hey, come on now. Time is money. What is it? Yeah.
I want to know why all these guys are being addressed as she.
Well, they prefer that. When they're dressed, they take on the role, and that it's a fantasy role, and they've worked very hard to achieve that role.
Yeah.
So it's important to them.
Yeah, I just want to know, do you ladies or men, however you want to be, you know,
people,
do you have a lot of friends or anything, and how do your friends...
How do they feel about it?
Everybody where I work with knows I cross-dress, and they either talk about it with me or they ignore it. My family, too. They either talk about it or ignore it.
Yeah.
When you're in public, do you use a men's room or a woman's room?
Ah, there it is.
Here we go. Here we go.
If I used the men's room, you'd have 6 guys running out from the urinals with their zippers half down. So I always use the ladies' room, which is infinitely private, and I go in, do my business, and come right back out again.
Yeah.
What do you do with your nails? Do you leave them on?
I've been eating Knox gelatin since Monday.
Show them your nails, Paul.
You see, they're fake nails. I taught myself how to make sculpture nails.
Yeah, they get in the way of the typing, too. Are you there, caller? Hi.
Yes, hello. Is something wrong with them as a child that maybe they wanted to be women instead of being men?
Is there something wrong? Did something happen to them in their childhood?
There's a feeling that a predisposition for transvestism occurs because of a hormonal imbalance prenatally, a hormonal imbalance in the embryo, not the mother's hormonal imbalance, but the embryo's hormonal imbalance.
It's also known, as you may know, we are all girls the first 6 weeks.
Yes.
Well, you knew that,
exactly
huh?
Right.
And what happened is, God didn't take a rib from Adam. God came down and shot up Eve with a lot of hormones, and
some of those
that
hormones,
upsets a lot of people in the
some
Bible.
of those hormones remove what's called female scripting from the brains of male fetuses.
Right. And it doesn't always, we shouldn't be surprised that this is complicated.
Yeah, I may have some of the female scripting still in my brain from prenatal days, which needs I have to express feminine behaviors because it's part of me.
Right.
Then there are a lot of macho images that are very strong and powerful, and they have to feel the soft, sensitive side.
Yes, they do. This is Anthropology 101. We'll be back in just a moment.
The nutrition in Kellogg's Mini Wheats helps keep me strong and limber, but the kid in me loves the frosted side as much as chopping timber!
Now Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats makes room for something new. New bite size. Shredded wheat nutrition. Great taste, too. Now even more fit on a spoon.
The shredded wheat nutrition helps me keep the beat, but the kid in me finds the tasty frosting knocks me off my feet.
Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats. Original and new bite size.
When you drink tap water, water is just one of the things you're drinking. Filtered tap water also provides a lot of little extras. Even bottled water offers more than meets the eye. But with the Regal Pure Water system, what you see is what you get. Pure, clean water. The Regal Pure Water system. Now available at Macy's.
On your Mervin's charge?
Sure.
Deferred billing?
What?
Deferred billing. Now, through Wednesday, when all your purchases add up to $100 or more, use your Mervin's charge, and you won't be billed until February.
Of next year?
Yes.
Even on sale items? Like those Levi's 501s?
Absolutely.
And all these sweaters for the guys?
Yes.
Exercise wear? Even these prophecy towels?
Deferred till February.
Let's come back tomorrow when we can really shop. Oh, brother.
Quick, up here.
It looks just like you.
Looking all right yourself, kid. Now, when you buy a $5 book of McDonald's gift certificates, you get a free plush musical ornament of Oliver or Dodger. The characters from the new Disney movie, Oliver and Company, now only at a theater near you. Oliver and Dodger make great gifts and even play a tune.
Hey, Dodge, we made beautiful music together.
Yeah, kid.
Your holiday place, McDonald's.
Channel 3 reports news headlines.
Good afternoon. I'm Shelley Monahan in the Channel 3 Weather Center. Things are going to be interesting as far as the weather is concerned for our Thanksgiving holiday. A major storm system headed our way, giving the valley heavy rains and very gusty winds. A winter storm warning is now in effect for the mountains of the northern Sierra Nevada mountain range through tomorrow, expecting heavy snow and gusty winds. We'll have the road conditions and weather conditions at 5.
Yeah.
Hi, Phil.
How you doing?
All right. Yeah, I like to talk.
Yeah, what do you want to do tonight?
Nothing.
You had a comment.
Yeah, I like the way your show's going.
Oh, good, thanks.
You look lovely.
Yeah?
If I had a husband that like you, I would be married to him.
Well, thank you very much. Did you have a comment you wanted to make?
Yeah, I was wondering, all right? Yeah, the guys that's dressed up as the females, okay?
Yeah.
They look real nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I had to date one of them, I would.
Well, we're glad you called. Are you married?
No, I've been divorced since '83.
Uh-huh. And this is not off-putting to you. I mean, you're not, you don't retreat from this kind of behavior.
Well, you look so nice.
Thank you. Hang on a minute.
This seems to be a male compulsion rather than women
Good
dressing up
question.
like
Do women go the other way?
Very, very few women are transvestites because, as you mentioned, the embryo is female at first, but you
They
have to
don't have
male
anything that they might wish.
There are a very few women who like to dress as men with false mustaches, wingtip shoes, strapping down their breasts, adding a codpiece. There are a few women who do that. The same way there are a few women who want to become, men, transsexuals. But it's much more a male phenomenon, as you said.
During the whole show, I had this question. Is the person with the red hair up there a girl or a boy?
Yes, I'm so glad you asked. I'm a girl, and you know I'm also a grandmother, too.
We believe that. Let me see these fashions. Come on out here with time not... let's bring a whole bunch of folks out here. Now if you joined us late, I don't want to destroy your illusion here. I don't want to destroy your illusion. These are guys.
What's this?
Can you believe it?
Carla now has on a beautiful dress.
Look at this lovely little fuchsia
transition
outfit.
of life is a banquet. Sample a little bit of everything. Look at the lingerie and the pink suit, the red dress, the black PVC with the black and white zebra, and we have the black gloves to cover the fingers. Look at the mini skirt with a hose. That's a new look. It's almost with a corset.
What's
You
not to
have a
love there?
Madonna look. Wow, isn't that beautiful?
A lot of these clothes are expensive. What type of men, what are their occupations? Men's clothes are
You
expensive.
can stop the music, yes.
Women's clothes are expensive, and so are men. What type of line of work do these
Men are engineers, are airline pilots, are white-collar workers.
Airline pilots? Yeah. Yes.
I know two of them who are pilots.
Yes.
I'm sure you must live in an apartment or a home. Now, how about your neighbors and all? How do they react to that?
They asked for photographs. They asked for my photograph.
Yeah.
Yes, I was wondering, on that table there, it showed what you could do to make yourself look like a female, but what piece do you wear in order to hide your male parts? You know?
Oh, I see. Okay, well, there is a piece here.
Well-
There's a girdle that has the pads on the, on the outside hips. Then you become a female shape. Then you wear a corset to tighten down the waist.
Yes.
How do you dress at the beach, as a man or as a woman?
At the beach, I dress as a man.
Yeah.
I don't have breasts.
Yes.
I wore my wife's mittens once and couldn't keep a straight face. I was wondering, do you ever look at yourself in the mirror and just crack up? Sometimes?
On very bad days, yes. Very bad days.
Yes.
Would they go to an office party dressed like that?
Well, you know, I might be capable of that. That's about a joke and ha-ha, and some guy wears a lampshade on his head. I think the real test is, will you go to, like, an expensive restaurant? You know?
To go out for dinner.
Yeah. Would you?
Not dressed like that, I
Would you?
wouldn't.
Would you go with someone who did dress like that?
No, I
You'd
wouldn't.
be embarrassed to walk into a restaurant with me dressed like this?
Yes.
I know of a couple that have been married for 45 years, and they're from Ohio. And she just found out that he loves to cross-dress. And they've been married 45 years. They came to me for counseling at the store, and they put on makeup, and they did the whole works with him. And she took on to that, and it was okay because it was a love affair. The honesty that she and he shared kept the marriage going.
Yeah, we have a support group in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, and it's called Renaissance. We have a lot of couples who come into that, and the couples are accepting it. They're working together to try to work it out because the husband can't change. He's always going to be a transvestite.
Right.
So what you have to do is learn how to either put mutually agreed limits on the cross-dressing behavior or somehow allow it to occur because it's always going to be there. It's not going to go away.
I just can't see it.
What?
And
How do you what?
After 45, it took 45 years to
That's
find
right.
out that he liked to dress.
I don't
Cross-dress?
understand
I
No, it
can't
took 45 years
understand
to
that.
accept it. It took 45 years to accept it.
To accept it.
Oh. No, I'm sorry.
Never
It'll take
forget.
another 45.
Never. Yeah. We'll be back in just a moment.
It happens this Wednesday, the 14-hour sale at Weinstock's, with extraordinary savings on all the right merchandise for you, your family, and your home. It's all on sale for 14 hours only this Wednesday at Weinstock's. Shop 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Don't miss it.
Mommy, I don't want to play with Jason. I hate you.
We both loved Wendy, but the temper tantrums, the fighting in school.
When we heard about Charter Hospital, we had to give it a try.
Charter was very supportive of our whole family.
If someone you love has personal problems, love them enough to help them.
They gave us back our daughter.
For personal problems, personal solutions. Charter Hospital. Call now. 969-3333.
I have just the thing for that cold.
Most kids think that medicine has to taste bad. But there's one cold medicine that relieves both kids and colds. Dimetap. Grape-flavored Dimetap elixir. Recommended millions of times by pediatricians and pharmacists. After all, a cold medicine can't work if you can't get it down.
You like Dimetap?
Grape-flavored Dimetap elixir. It relieves kids as well as colds.
To some people, he was the greatest performer in show business.
I have imitators, but people say there's only one Liberace.
But to his close friends, Liberace was a broken man dying from AIDS. Coming up on the next Entertainment Tonight, you'll finally learn what really happened in those final days before Liberace's death. It's a story that's been kept quiet until now. The last days of Liberace, the inside story, is only on the next Entertainment Tonight.
Tuesday at 7:30 on KCRA.
How you doing?
My question is, I have to dress up every day of the week and even on Saturdays.
Yes.
And I get tired of wearing the high heels
yeah.
stuff all day. How long can you go dressed as a woman without saying, get it off already?
About 20 minutes, and I'll be out of this stuff. I say it's so nice to slip into something less comfortable when you have the choice to do it.
Yeah.
I know some transvestites who do it for a whole weekend.
Are you there, caller?
Yes.
What do you think?
These guys were born men. Why don't they face up to it?
I am a man. I have a daughter. Yeah. I'm a father.
Can you see your TV set?
Yes.
You have a family?
Yes, I have a daughter.
Uh-huh. Come on in here. I want you to see this. Can you see this, caller?
Yes.
All right. Hang on a minute. Come on in. These are guys. Huh? Sensational. We love you. Yes.
I would like to know where does she
yes.
expect to wear that?
Yeah, she's upstaging about 7 of the 13 VHF channels at that outfit.
Where do they wear these outfits?
Well, these are obviously theatrical. Huh?
Very.
I mean, how do you get? Can you imagine getting in a cab with this outfit here? Gorgeous. Let me see what else you got. Look at this headdress here.
Beautiful.
This is the male as peacock. I'll tell you something. Look at here.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Phil, I got a question.
Sure, ask it.
What are these, how do they get rid of the body hair? Do they take baths in there, or, I mean, how do they...
A lot of men shave, and they shave their legs, and they shave their entire body.
She's wearing a pair of tights, and she doesn't shave her legs. She's wearing a pair of tights.
Uh-huh. Well, just to put that on is something. Yes, you may say something. Certainly you may. Yes.
My embryos are fine, just the way they are.
You don't want to change any of your biochemistry.
Absolutely not. I'm glad I'm a man, and I have fun when I do this, really.
Yeah.
And
if they're off, if they don't like it, so life goes on.
9 out of 10 like it, so that's fine.
9 out of 10. What's the matter?
I don't know.
Yeah.
She mentioned she had a daughter.
Yeah.
How do you deal with your daughter growing up knowing that her father is...
My daughter's going to grow up to be a very tolerant, accepting person who knows that people are different and that no one's the same.
You hope so.
She
And
does.
we'll be back in just a moment.
11.
Now there's an Oscar Mayer hot dog that keeps going and going all the way to the end of the bun. Oscar Mayer bun length hot dogs. And now all Oscar Mayer hot dogs come in zip pack to stay fresher longer. Right, Joey?
Folks, for dentures that feel fresh as a morning breeze, try my Mint Fresh Polident. It's got a minty mouthwash ingredient, so it freshens up dentures as it cleans tough stains. Try Super Strength Polident Green, the mouth freshening clean. Ah.
Come, visit William Glenn. There's simply nothing like it.
There's nothing like this in Seattle.
William Glenn. Elegant.
You won't find anything like this in Atlanta.
William Glenn. Practical.
I've never seen anything like this in Milwaukee.
William Glenn. Affordable.
We've nothing like this in London.
William Glenn. There's nothing like it anywhere.
Frost, mud on my favorite jeans. I wear them so much, they're hard to keep clean. Messy cookie stains, well. Mama lifts them out with A-L-L.
All's the stain lifter, cause as you can see, all's got the power to make stains history.
Every time stains on my favorite jeans fall, Mama lifts them out with A-L-L. That's all, the stain lifter, that's all.
With 145 stores, everything I could want is right there.
It's Hugo. We're talking gigantor. It's really
convenient, easy to park, no headaches. And they have
The light is closer too, cool. And like everybody who is anybody's there. Solano Mall.
Bring the kids and their wish list to visit with Santa in our center court every day now till Christmas. Solano Mall in Fairfield with 5 department stores. I-80 at Travis Boulevard East.
On the next USA Today, a look at a new collection of Beatles music that may stir up a new era of Beatlemania. Tonight at 7 on 3.
If a disability, a limited education, or other problem has kept you from getting a job, Goodwill can help you learn about vocational services available in the community. Goodwill may be able to give you the training you need to qualify for work and help you find a job. Contact your Goodwill Industries office. See what a little Goodwill can do for you.
You don't want to see Mark? You want to see Mark?
Oh, I like Mark the other way.
Well, how do you know? You haven't even seen him
I like
yet.
Mark.
Show Mark the other way. Show Mark before. Brian. All right. Come on out here, Mark. All right. Sometime today, Mark. It's an hour show.
Oh, they're high heels. They're hard walking.
Oh, now my girl Barbara Edwards from Versatile did this transition. And this is what we do in the store. Even to the hose as well as the heels. We stuffed the toes with paper so that the shoes are more comfortable. Now look at that black hair. Look at the
You don't feel
makeup.
silly?
Look at the garter belt.
You feel stupid. Mark, you're a great sport, and thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Don't wear that home. Don't wear it home. All right.
I just feel that you have to be very insecure with yourself, that you do it more for attention because it's such an extreme that you all do. It's not like I'm just putting on a pair of pants. Yeah. It's got to be, you know, everything that you're putting on.
Well, people who dress privately don't want attention, you see.
Yeah, they're closet situation.
I have a question referring back to gender. If you say that you want to be called a she, but then you're just cross-dressing into a male, why can't you admit that you're a male and use the male name? Why do you
My name is Paul. Do you want to call me Paul?
Okay, but
all right, fine. I'm Paul.
The other ones, why?
Well, ask them.
Obviously, they bring various attitudes to this thing. You don't like this?
No, I don't like it one bit.
Are you there? Caller, hi.
Hi.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to make a comment. As a parent, I'm really concerned. I'm afraid for my children. Where does this end?
You're afraid your children might be influenced by this?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. You know, they tell me most
provided
boys
and promotional fees paid by the father.
At Volvo, we've been safety testing our cars almost as long as we've been building them, because we want to make sure our customers keep coming back.
True Value Hardware Stores, your place for service and selection, where you can get the packing house quality of their exclusive Harvard cutlery in sets or open stock.
The Drake offers an exciting weekend in New York at a special price. The only Swiss hotel on Park Avenue. For reservations, call 800-DRAKE-NEW YORK or 212-421-0900.
Do you dress like that in front of your daughter?
Yes, at times.
Yes.